Hey guys, it's Woody here over at USA Made Blade, and I'm here to talk to you about the ZT0456. Um, you've heard me, if you've watched any of our other overviews slash reviews, you've heard me say on most of the 2016 models that I was surprised by this or amazed by this when a new 2016 model came in. And I was genuine and honest when I said that. But on this one, you're not going to hear me say I was surprised or anything else. I was expecting awesome, and I got flipping awesome. This knife just absolutely kicks butt. This is as close to my grail, and it's pretty much my grail. Um, and I'll be the first to say I'm not what I like and what everybody's going to like. But this is a beefy, heavy, just badass folder, and there's nothing about it I don't like. I love the blue anodized aluminum um, uh, pivot, backspacer, clip. I love the sheep's foot blade. I love the fact that it's CTS 204P. I love that thick titanium handle. I love the machining all over this thing. You can really see it there, I believe. There's just nothing about this knife I don't like. Comes sharp as all get out, just like all the 2016 models have. Comes sharp out of the box. A few quick specs about this knife. I believe it's 7.7 inches overall. Sorry, I keep flipping it. It's impossible not to. But 7.7 inches overall. I believe it's a 3¼ inch blade. 6.5 ounces. So that's something that's going to turn a few of you off. But if weight's not that much of a factor, which it's not that heavy, then it's not going to bother you one bit on this beauty. And let's see, 6.5 inches. I think it's, let me double check, about 4.5 inches closed. So gorgeous piece. Zero tolerance knocked it out of the park. We could find a few little critiques that people may say about this knife. Some people are going to want a deep carry pocket clip. I like the fact that you get about that much sticking out of the pocket. I think that's better for grip. And some people are going to complain about the weight. Can't make everybody happy all the time. But in my opinion, this is just a beauty. Zero tolerance, kick butt again. And this one's mine, staying in my pocket. So we're going to move along to what we like to do with some pick comparisons, and hope that helps you guys out on making decisions whether or not this is the right knife for you. And as always, we really appreciate you watching. So guys, we're going to start off. This is the 456 compared to the 0095 BW. This is also a 2016 model from Zero Tolerance. Very similar in overall size. The 95 is just a little bit longer, black wash obvious, a little bit thinner. Just putting it in here for comparison's sake. Next up, we've got the 804 CF. This knife is definitely longer, and that's probably the biggest thing to point out about it. So just putting them in here once again for comparison's sake. Point out with it being longer, it's also lighter, which is surprising to some, at 5.4 ounces. A lot of that has to do with that gorgeous carbon fiber scale on it. So next up, I've heard a lot of comparisons about the 900 being compared to the 456. Obviously, they're not that comparable. I guess they're both titanium handles, but definitely not the same knife, and just different purposes for each. I would carry the 900 just about anywhere. 456 might be a little intimidating to some of the sheeple out there. Let's see, what do we got next here? Let's go old school, a little older school, with the ZT0801. About the same length. 801's a little bit longer, and just putting it in here for size comparison once again. 801's got a little thinner handle. It doesn't have that machined handle on it. And LMAX steel compared to CTS 204P. Move along, going way older school with ZT. the 350. Probably the most owned zero tolerance knife out there. And just putting it in here for a size comparison, honestly, they're about the same length. Speaking of most owned, what I like to call the starter ZT, the ZT0556, good introductory knife. A lot of people like it. Hinder design. And once again, about the same length. The 456 might be a hair longer, but they're really close. And let's go from there. Let's jump over. I always like to throw in a Hinder. I say if you like zero tolerance, you probably like Hinder and vice versa. This is the Hinder XM18 Skinner. And it's a hair bit longer. And surprisingly, actually, I think it's just a hair bit lighter, but not by much. Next, we've had a lot of comparison requests for this knife, these two knives together on social media. We've put it out there a few times. This is the Spyderco Mannix 2. Really, really close in length and probably blade width. So I like to put that one in there for all you Spyderco guys. And speaking of Spyderco, let's throw in a Paramilitary 2. Paramilitary 2 is just a hair longer. Not much else comparable about these knives. They're both great knives, just different avenues, and different people are going to like each one. Speaking of popular knives or knives from a brand that a lot of people own, this is the Benchmade grip Tilian. I think it's good to always throw this knife in here for comparison picks because so many people own grip Tilians. Benchmade makes a great knife, and there's a reason the grip Tilian's one of the most popular knives in the land. Always got to make a shout out to my guys over at Southern Grime. This is their more gentleman's folder, the Spider Monkey, and about the same length. 456 is a little longer. Outside of that, there's not a lot to compare between these two, but once again, as I say, with every knife we sell, it's a great knife. Let's throw in, to end it off, the Chris Reeve Sebenza 25. This is for all my Sebenza fans out there. If you own several Sebenzas, this will give you an idea of whether or not the size or length of the ZT456 and width and everything else is right for you. Sebenza 25 is a little thinner on the side profile, but outside of that, yeah, it's a little longer. And that's about all I'll say on those two. That concludes our overview of the ZT0456. I hope you guys find this knife as awesome as I do. But if you don't, or if you do, it's available over at usamadeblade.com, along with many others. So I hope you'll come over there and shop, and hopefully find your grail. Thank you as always for watching. Why is the camera pointed at never mind. Hey guys, it's Woody here over at USA Made. Where are we? Hey guys, it's Woody here over at USA Made Blade, and I'm here to talk to you about the ZT0456. Hey guys, it's Woody here over at USA Made Blade, and I'm here to talk to you. It's hard to flip open a knife that's already open. What never mind. I'm done. I'm getting a beer.